Let's just jump right into it today. We're back with a second day in a row of streaming our DBD How to Killer guide, and yeah, we left off with just a little bit of the Cenobite that we have to fill out, but that shouldn't take too long, and then we'll jump into a match real quick. We have a new rift, and I think I'd be a little remiss if I didn't look at some of the things that we would get. Oh, look at the little kitty with a mouse. Oh, a blighted cat with a mouse. That's one of the high-end things. We don't really care about the top stuff. It's very this rift pass seems to have stained glass themes to it. Oh, that's cool looking. Well, that's actually very cool looking. I like the sword and the body. I don't know much about the face, but the body looks really cool. And then I do like the fact that he has an eye patch there. We've got, what is that, a crow? We always do like a good crow here. Got a bunch of hands down at the on the bottom here. There's the new trickster outfit. What do you have? Ah, that's why. I was gonna say, why do you have braided hair like that? Because he has he has a very cool jacket. What's this? Oh, that's kind of cool. Little stained glass effect there. What is this? Oh, that's a cool. That's a cool bird trophy thing there. Trophy? No. 1,000 eyes restrict. I will say. Oh wow, this is just. Oh. Ah, that's cute. They're throwing in the different colored variant right here and not in the advanced page. I will. Ooh, oh, I like that. I like that. It's very far into the track though. Yeah, why are the variants all doubling up? Usually that is... Oh, that's cool too. Usually that is in the plus stuff here, the premium. Oh, I recognize you. You were a community submission thing. Oh, that is beyond cool. That I recognize. Alright, fingers crossed we get at least that far to get the ghost dredge. What's it called? Fear of Reminiscence. Yeah, fingers crossed we unlock that. But yeah, then there is variance far in as well. Quite a few variants. Not a terrible rift, I will say. But I've seen better. But, you know what? Doesn't really matter. We're going to be getting a lot of cosmetics from the October event in the next week or two. Actually, no, it's next week. I think it's the 14th it starts. Yeah, I think it's the 14th it starts. You know what I'm going to do right now? Before I begin? I'm going to open up a window because it's already kind of warm. Oh, yeah. There we go. Get a little air inside the room. get a cross breeze going. Oh, yeah, already. Didn't want to open it up earlier today because it was a little damp. I never do like a damp, not dewy. What's humid? Humid's kind of the word. I don't know. I always feel uncomfortable when there's like a dampness in the air. I feel like it fucks with. It can fuck with electronics, like corroding and stuff. And that only really happens though if you're near the sea or salt water. But I still get a little fidgety when that kind of stuff happens. Right! Back to it then. As we did yesterday, we are with the Cenobite. Let me go over to Boop. There we go. Let me have that in the background as well. We'll just kind of swap over there. Now, I said... Where is he? There he is. Now, I said last time that we finished here, we wanted to add a little bit of mastery to this. There was the section here about using the portal as... or using the gateway... you know, for this specific reason. I'm just going to go back a little bit, because I'm a little tired of hearing those chains. Right, as I was saying, we were going with a little bit of mastery here, using the gateway as a camera to get some information, and then also using your hook shot as, in a chase. Do I actually want to put that in, or is that something... You know what? Maybe I should have done it yesterday, because I don't really feel like doing it right now. Well, you know what? There are probably times when we finish this, we're going to have to go through every single entry, make sure all the T's and all the dots are on the I's, crosses on the T's, all of that kind of stuff. And I'll be able to add or fix things at the end. I should make notes. Notes would work. Not at the moment. Alright. Go over back to the game. Never mind on that. Let's go actually back into play. And I'm going to go over to the Kresu, because I need to put some blood points in her belly. Yum! Sure. Let's go over to someone that's not going to scream in my ear. There we go. We'll just go over to the Trapper for the moment. I don't want the Kresu to scream in my ear. While I'm doing this... Oh, wait, no. You can't see it yet. This... Fucking ad pop-ups. There we go. It's a little better. No. Ooh, furniture. Alright. Shall we spin the wheel to start up and see where we begin today? Ba 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 da ba. Bam. Ooh, okay. We are going to be starting with the Oni. Yeah, hide that. There we go. Back over here. Oh god, speaking of yelling into somebody's ear. He's gonna start yelling in a minute. Oh. Yep. There he goes. It's okay, buddy. Just take your Tylenol and you'll be fine. Actually, before I go into there, do I have any customizational stuff? I have a few things. I have his frosty eyes, which are red. I have a couple crowns. Oh no, we'll just stick to that. And then his body is pretty cool. What is that version? Moon up. Okay. We got you. Looking nice. Oh, I like the arrows stuck in his chest. And then we've got a nice little blood sword. We got another blade right there, and then just his usual stuff. I like the blood sword. Yay. Okay, if you would like to shut up for a couple seconds, I will intro the Oni. So this is one of the characters I don't play a lot of. However, he's actually quite a simple killer. I think he's easy to learn, hard to master, because his ability is quite simple. Yes, calm yourself with the blade. His ability is quite simple. After you injure a survivor, they will start dropping blood, and you absorb that blood into your person to fill up a bar. Once that bar is filled, you can go into a turbo mode that gives you the one-hit kill and a really good dash. So, yeah, no, he's easy to learn, hard to master, because some of the movement abilities can get a little, not squirrely. If you can nail it down, you can travel, like, the entire map without bumping into stuff. And the timing on some of his KO hit is a little, not precise, but it can be tricky to time in there. So I feel that's going to be quite fun. I have on him the Starstruck. Actually, since I haven't played with him in such a long time, I don't even remember why I have these things on here. Let's see. While carrying a survivor, others are in my terror radius exposed, and that persists for 30 seconds after they leave, as well as me putting somebody on the hook. And it has a cooldown of 60 seconds afterwards. Unforeseen, to put my terror radius on a generator, because what's more scary than someone that can charge at you and one-hit kill you, i.e. the hillbilly? Someone that you don't know is coming. So terror radius going over to somebody else is not the worst. Leverage makes it so people that get off the hook have a longer time to heal, which means more blood drops. And forced hesitation. If there are multiple people close enough to me, and I knock somebody down, especially with my one-hit KO ability, everyone around me in a particular radius will be slowed, therefore I can catch up to them quicker with my one-hit KO ability. That's my logic, at least, behind what perks I have put onto him, along with, I think, I can absorb blood drops a little bit further away, and my movement while absorbing some blood drops is just a tiny bit faster. Nothing too drastic. We could go quite mean with this build. This thing has good potential. Like I said before, it's very hillbilly-like with a couple extra steps, which is not bad. It feels different. because his chainsaw dash is way more faster, but it's a little harder to control. This one, the dash is more controllable. However, you need to have need to have a full blood meter, essentially, to use it. So there's checks and balances. This is definitely a killer. I think I even put it with the hillbilly. You know what? Let me go check. Did I put killer recommendations? Yep, there it is. Just went over to the guide. It says right there, killer recommendations, along with some others, Oni. Because he is a bit of a different but leveled up hillbilly. In my eyes. So you'll have a pretty good transition period to playing him. Now, with that said, I don't usually play him. So this could be horribly bad. We will see. But unlike a couple of the other killers, I will point out, some of the other killers that I don't play, I also don't really know well enough. AKA the Trickster. So that one is... So this entry is going to come together probably pretty quickly. Whereas some of the others will have not as fast turnarounds. So hopefully we can get in, get out, and just tick the Oni off the list. Let's fuck some shit up. The only thing I think we'll have problem with here would be generator progression. It's probably one of the only problems. I don't think I'm going to have a problem finding people, because if I do injure them, the blood will lead me right to them. Plus, I think at some points there are, like, little tiny blood variants here and there, but I, again, don't play him enough to say whether or not. We will find out when we play him now. Should be good, I just have to remember what the fucking buttons are. Probably control. Ooh, we jump in real good. Oh, and we have a pretty decently open map, so we have really good charge potential. Oh, I just saw somebody. Let me up the sensitivity just a smidge so I can... Oh, fucking missed. Completely fucked that up. As we chase, we just absorb some blood. This one caught a little bit off the side there. Oh, you know what I should do with this perk? Infectious Fright. There we go. Add a little bit more blood to the tank. We'll go back over here, because we know for a fact somebody is around. There goes my terror radius. I see somebody. This one, however, doesn't see me. Oh, that's the one that I've already hooked. Alright, we'll run off. Run off for a smidgen second. Go into our Blood Fury. Activate our dash. Smash right into their backside and break their spine like Bane. Down you go. Smack that all on the floor. Ooh, do I still have... No, I don't. I think my ability... Lovely. Alright, I don't have to soak up any more fucking blood right now. We are okay. Unfortunately, this guy can easily tunnel down some people, which I'm not a huge fan of. Canceling out of the dash can be a little tricky. Come on. Oh, oh, oh. That's not who I wanted. You're who I want. Oh, I can't. Okay. It's good to know. Not unlike the hillbilly, I can't do something with that. Alright. We're gonna, unfortunately, lose our blood. There we go. This Sable. Come here, girly. Ooh, a little slow on that. There we go. Grab more blood. We begin tracking. Beautiful. Gotcha. Up you come. La da da dee da da. Oh, I haven't seen you yet. Oh. Oh, that is a lot of blood. That shit lasts for a while. That's gonna be a problem. Down. I'll be very honest. I know I don't play Oni a lot, but he is so fun. I am enjoying the hell out of him. He's so simple. Once you get a little play under your belt, oh, he is just oh, so good. Back and forth. Oh, I canceled out of that. That's fine, honestly. That's not the really good 90-degree turns there. Where'd she fucking go? Oh, she's gone. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Come on. Only have a little bit of my thing left. And unfortunately, that's gonna kill it. That's gonna kill it. Oh, you should have hit under the pallet there. I will say. Alright, come here. Let's put you down. Give me all of those blood points. Or blood something or others. Ooh, they're on the track to 3-genning themselves. Not quite. Footsies, footsies, nope. Oh, she knows what she's doing. She's running me pretty good. I do have bloodlust, though. Damn it. At least I got a destroyed pallet. That's pretty good. That'll just start regressing there. Grab a little bit of blood while I'm at it. There we go. We've got our hits. Those two we've already hooked twice. This is not... Ooh, you actually get a pretty decent little... Ooh, I didn't know that happened. I'll be very honest. Alright, I'm gonna kick you. Boop, boop. No, she's out. I'm out of that. Oh, I think I can get her. There we go. Got her a little bit. Whoop. Nope. I think that was a misplay on her part. Gotcha. Come on. I know there's a ton of blood here. Oh, break. Break! Actually, now that I think about it, is there any blood down here? Yes, there is. Gotta remember where that happens. There you are. A little bit of the quick dash. Now that I learned that little tactic. Oh, he is oh no. Down. Oh. Now that I learned you can actually cancel out of the dash and do a real quick turn with that slam. That is horrific. That's an advanced tactic. I will absolutely admit. Like, that is terrifying. Oh yeah, that's... Oh yeah, they're out. They are out. Alright, where is she? Where's the last one? I only got one shot. Do not miss my chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Do it. Yep, there she is. being nice, though. I'm being very nice. I'm carrying her to the exit. Here you go. She deserved it. She was a trooper. She was a goddamn trooper. Nice moves. Yeah, no, Oni. I keep forgetting how fucking fun the Oni is. Oh, and oh my god, look how many. Wait, how many? Did I just get 5,260 fucking rift fragments? Or is that... No, I didn't. That's a visual glitch. That's the previous event. And that's DBD Day. How did... let me check. Oh, no, that's... some weird shit. Oh, yeah, because the rift... Oh, did I accidentally catch... Ooh... I think I accidentally caught the rift... just as it was ending there. In the interim between the change. Whoops! It's fine. Everything's fine. Okay, let's take a little sip of water. Okay, well, no, not water, Gatorade. Right. The fuck was that? Oh, yeah, no, just... I heard a bump next to me. I don't know if you heard it, it's just... Oh, God, that made me jump out of my skin. That made me scared. Okay. Add a section. I believe it goes... Where do you go? You go after the spirit. After the spirit, but before the Deathslinger. Oh, you are like right in between that. We still got like a leg to check out, but we're still fine. Okay, we've got the Oni. I'll be very honest with you. If he keeps screaming like that, I will go off of things. Go off of him and go into the main menu. Upload that. He is easy to learn, hard to master. Then we have our little blurb, but we'll get back to the blurb in a second. We've got bold. We're only gonna need 2 for this. No real mastery necessary. And then the bold there. Boop on that. Bolding on you. basics. And advanced. And then we have, after that, killer commendations. There we go. No. Let's go to a different killer. Usually, I'm okay with having a little bit of background noise. However, that is a constant roar. So we will just go over to somebody else there. Okay. So, this should come together. I've already got a couple ideas in my head. And I think I've got an idea of what I want to... what I want to say here. So we'll start with grabbing up the... There we go, that's up. So I'm gonna put in, I don't normally play the Oni. Or every time I play the Oni, I am pleasantly surprised. No. I don't... The Oni is not usually my first pick when playing Killer. However... Yeah, oh, that's it. The Oni isn't usually my first pick when playing Killer. Period. However, comma... every time I do play him, I have a ton of fun. Period. He is a wonderful balance between... Now that's the part where I need to think. First off and foremost... Oni isn't usually first pick when playing Killer. Oh, good, that was at least capitalized. However, when I play him, I have a ton of fun. He's a wonderful balance between... Is it between Killer fundamentals and his own... Because I do feel like he is very balanced. He is one of the more balanced killers. Comparatively. I mean, to be also fair, some of the earlier killers are some of the more simple and well-adjusted. He's a wonderful balance between brutality and strategy. Brutality and strategy. Period. Oh, it feels like I need to put one more sentence here. That doesn't feel full enough. I mean, as we do, though. Let me see. Preview. Yeah, well, just a little bit more. We need to put a little bit more in there. What do we think? Okay, the Oni isn't usually my first pick when playing Killer. However, every time I do play him, I have a ton of fun. He is a wonderful balance between brutality and strategy. A must. Ooh, no. Do I put down? He's a must-have. Ooh. Goodness thing. His play style. Is a wonderful balance between brutality and strategy. He is a must-have. I think he is a must-have. Ooh. I think, yeah, no. I think he is a must-have in any Killer's roster. Killer means roster. I think he's a must-have in any Killer's roster. No, no, he is super simple. As we just saw with that match, that was a quick yet fun match that we just had there. I even learned a couple tricks as we do it. I really should play the Oni more. God, I need to put him in my regular rotation. Alright. Blood is your source of power. No, maybe, let me try that again. Blood is the Oni's source of power. Period. After you have injured a survivor... Let me double check what's it called. Sorry, we're gonna have a little yell in the background. Oh, nope, not yet. Because I'm tabbed out of him. Here he comes. Oh, not yet. Okay. Yep, it's just called blood orbs. There he goes. Actually, fair point. Does he do a little scream in that? Because hearing his breath, I'm okay with. Alright, we'll stick with that for the moment. If he starts yelling uncontrollably... Yeah, no, his idle animation is the same in both places. Good to know. They will start dropping blood orbs. Period. Alright, blood orbs is, of course... that. Alright. What is the... Onis, is that? Because that needs to be capitalized as well. Onis, yeah, no, it's his, so it's possessive. Correct? Correct. Alright, is the source of his power after you have injured a survivor. They will start dropping blood orbs. Okay, wait, no. Is it after you have, or if you... Oh, damn. See, this is why I have him in the background, so I can tab in and out to see. Despite the yelling, so I can quickly... Oh, Blood Fury! No, let me just stick there, because he's not going to have it. After you have collected enough blood, you have the chance. No. You'll be able to enter a Blood Fury state. Honestly, just Blood Fury. It's a Blood Furry. That's how you spell Fury, right? Yes, it is. Thank you very much. In a Blood Fury, you will have the ability to use 2 new moves. Comma. Okay, it's called Demon Dash and Demon Strike. The Demon Dash and Demon Strike. That should probably do it. The Demon Dash and Demon Strike. Alright, we gotta capitalize a lot of stuff in this one. Demon's Blood Fury. And decapitalize that. Let's pick the right D there. Because after all, those keys have been worn away and you can't actually see the printing on them anymore. And then the A is starting to go too. A is almost gone, whereas the S and the D have completely vanished. Okay. So, blood, gain enough blood, enter the Fury mode, get 2 new moves, Demon Dash and Demon Strike. Alright, how do we do that? The Demon... let's start with the Demon Strike, because it's the easiest. The Demon Strike... The Demon Strike is a one-hit KO attack that can be held and released in order to strike. Yep. In order to strike at the most opportune moment. Period. It can also destroy pallets. And no, we'll put that in its own thing there. Yeah. Okay. Demon Dash. Let's go here. The Demon Strike is a one-hit KO. Actually, KO there. is actually supposed to be capitalized, so I will leave that. Attack that can be held and released in order to strike. A survivor at the most opportune moment. You can also destroy pallets. Just a little blurb at the end. Now, do I put in Demon Strike here or in the advanced section? Because that's the thing that actually takes a little bit more control. Ooh, this is actually quite... Yeah, you know what? We'll put Demon Dash in advanced. Because that is where the skill... That's where the skill starts coming in. The one-hit KO and you know, charging up with blood. That can... That's pretty easy to come to grips with, but it's the dash that takes a little bit more getting used to and whatnot. So, okay. The Demon Dash is where the... I was going to say, the real skill comes into play. But that's not... I think we'll start it with the Demon Dash. Because that I know... That's how we're starting it, because that's the thing. Is what you'll need to practice the most. Is what you will need to practice the most. Period. It's what you will need to practice the most. After charging for a short time, okay. Where am I taking this? After charging for a short time, you will begin sprinting. Or maybe we should go, while the charge is more forgiving, the dash, this dash, is more forgiving than most charge attacks, letting you slightly bump into terrain as you move forward. Period. Okay, this dash is more forgiving than most charge attacks, letting you slightly bump into terrain as you move forward. However, So here's where the trickiness comes in. How do I describe... Its turn radius is slow. So committing too much in one direction will have you miss your targets. Period. And then one direction, just like yesterday. Capitalized itself. Alright, move forward. However, its turn radius is slow. So committing too much in one direction will have you miss your targets. Alright. Oh, there's a nice breeze. Oh, that's some fresh air. That is some lovely fresh air. Actually, you know what? Do I want to get a little bit more air in here? Do I want to open up my window just a tiny bit more? The other window a tiny bit more? You know what? Fuck it. I'm in a good mood today. I'm gonna slightly... I don't normally do this, but I have a second window in my room. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Get a little cross breeze going. Oh, my God, that just let in such a gust of air. Oh. Let me get myself reaccustomed back to this chair here. Oh, yeah. That is a great circulation of air. That feels good. Normally I don't open this window because it's the one that's right behind me, and I'm always scared that noises from outside will be picked up on the mic. So if you do hear some stuff that normally you don't, that's the reason why. Also, the shade's always down because at certain times of the day it glares on the computer screen. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we were gonna do next... Yeah, okay. While in Demon Dash, you can use your Demon Strike to either quickly turn what was it? No. While in Demon Dash, you can use your Demon Strike to either quick cancel out of it, or do a was it 90-degree turn because this is going to start turning into a very big run-on sentence. I don't want that. While in Demon Dash, you can activate... Oh, here we go. Activate Demon Strike for... for... I like how Demon Strike is now capitalized there. While in Demon Dash, you can activate Demon Strike for some tactical advantages. Tactical something. What is tactical something? You know what? I gotta check something here. Let me go to the Dead by Daylight wiki for a second and go see the Oni here. Hello, where are you? There you are. Let me read something here. And that's the lore. It's pretty cool lore. Strike survivors with that. We'll strike a total of 3 times. You can hit and damage multiple survivors. Instead of just pressing the attack button, also inflicts single damage. Movement speed, Demon Dash. Lot of numbers. That's a lot of numbers. Orb stuff. 100 charges, technically. Locomotion. Special strike. Yeah, it doesn't say actually that... Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't actually say that you can destroy pallets with that. Which is... interesting. Demon Strike. Holding attack button for longer will initiate Demon Strike instead of a quick attack. Note that quick attack while in Blood Fury is considered a special attack and not... Oh, well, actually, that's good to know. Apply effects such as double damage exposed status. Max attack speed. First, the maximum speed is the maximum. No, it doesn't actually say. Huh. Minimize that. While in Demon Dash, you can activate Demon Strike for some tactical advantages. Period. Okay. Oh, was I just kicked for... I think I was just kicked for idling too much. Or... game turned off because it was... or the server stuff had to be turned off. You know what? We can... we can just... you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna exit it. We're gonna turn off Dead by Daylight for a second there. We'll log back in. We don't really need it quite at this second anyway. It was mostly for background noise. So that, I mean, that's usually why I do have it up. We are almost done with this anyway, so once we are, we can check this. Actually, let me check the preview. Let me save. Check the preview. Oh no, it's... let me see here. No, okay. Just double checking to see if I can actually do some stuff here. Can I even save? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Doesn't say I can save. Oop, fuck. It might be Steam then. Okay, here's... you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna hold that, and we are going to copy. I'm gonna go over to game so nobody can see what the fuck I'm doing. We're gonna leave. Gonna go to library. That might be Steam that had a little... Oh, yeah, no, I see it down at the bottom there. It says no connection. Oh, well, that's inconvenient. In so many ways. Oh, no. Well, I mean, that answers why I couldn't save. Okay. So how are you today? Okay. That's an issue. So, either we wait for a little while and hope that the connection comes back, or we go play something else, because it is still a stream. I am still streaming today, you know. We could always pivot, or we could call the stream early there. I really don't want to call the stream early necessarily because we've only been going for a little over an hour. And that would kind of be a bit of a waste for today. However, I don't necessarily know what's going on. You know what? Let me go on to Twitter. There we go. Steam. And it just has a little autumn sale thing. September 29th. No, they haven't posted anything. That's fine. What about you? Yep, looks like... Oh, there's a problem with Steam. Oh, the entire site of Steam is down. Huh. Well then, I don't think it's going to get fixed in the next in the next minute or two. Or 5 to be exact. So, I think, yeah, I think that's going to just be it. You know what I'm going to need to do right now, though? Just for safety reasons, because I did copy and paste, or I did copy, knowing that all the work we just did for the Oni's entry. Let me go into a Google Doc. Let me go paste it. Okay, it is now saved. So I don't have to worry about losing all of that progress. And I'm gonna say tomorrow, we will hopefully be back. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow we'll be back with more Dead by Daylight. We'll re-enter that guide information, finish that up, and hopefully get ourselves a decent length of a stream. There's nothing I need to do to apologize. It's not my control, but I do feel bad that you're not getting fully entertained here. So, ooh, that's unfortunate. But with that said, yeah, that's gonna unfortunately be it for today's stream. We will be back tomorrow. Hopefully you will be here and Steam won't... Oh, wait! Da-da-da-da! Okay, it says manage downloads. Is there hope? Is there hope? Is there hope to be able to be had? Things are still slightly fucked up. I'm trying to tab into different things. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to close I'm going to close Steam here. Going to give it a second. We're going to see what it's about. Usually like 30 seconds or so for everything to reset and all that. Sorry about the black screen. I really do need an interim BRB, like stream starting soon kind of screen. But I have no money to commission one or anything like that. Unfortunately, I'd have to do it myself, and no one wants that. Nobody wants that. Damn, and I felt really good today. That Oni match really fucking pumped me up. Oh, yeah, no. No, it's taking a little bit. Yeah, no, okay. Nope. No, it's taking longer than, like, it's taking longer than, like, 10 seconds. And that means, nope, we're out. That is unfortunate. Alright, we will be back tomorrow. Hopefully we get to play more, and, yeah, we will, fingers crossed, keep this energy up until then.